In the quiet suburbs of Oregon, a 29-year-old woman named Rachel Morgan without a trace on the evening of June 11th, 2007. She was last seen leaving her office around 6:15 p.m., her routine never changing. Drive home, walk her dog, dinner by 7. But that night, she never made it past the parking lot. Her car was found 2 days later, abandoned in a rest stop 47 miles away. Her purse and phone were missing, but there were no signs of a struggle. To friends and family, Rachel was the kind of person who followed every rule. She was cautious, observant, and lived a life wrapped in safety and routine. So when police began investigating, they weren't just looking for a missing woman. They were looking for something that broke a pattern. What they found would unravel a string of disappearances dating back more than 12 years. The FBI soon connected Rachel's case with 5 other women, all between the ages of 25 and 35, all of whom vanished without a trace in the Pacific Northwest. Each disappearance occurred near a major interstate. Each victim lived alone, and none of them were ever found. It was as if someone was selecting them, watching them, and taking them at the exact moment they were most vulnerable. After months of digging, surveillance footage from a gas station near Rachel's office revealed a grainy image of a man filling up a dark green pickup truck. In the background, Rachel's car briefly appeared. Facial recognition couldn't confirm the man's identity, but his clothing matched a pattern in 3 other disappearances. The FBI began tracking green trucks registered in the region and found over 12,000 matches. But one stood out, a man named Travis King. On the surface, Travis was harmless, a 42-year-old HVAC technician who lived in a small house on the outskirts of Eugene, Oregon. He had no criminal record, no social media presence, and rarely interacted with his neighbors. But when agents pulled his travel logs, they found something deeply disturbing. Travis had job assignments in every town where a woman had vanished. Not just the same towns, the same weeks. Investigators placed him under surveillance and dug into his background. What they discovered was chilling. As a teenager, Travis had been institutionalized briefly after attacking a female classmate in high school. The report was sealed due to his age, and after his release, he disappeared off the radar for nearly a decade, resurfacing only when he took the HVAC job in Oregon. As agents dug deeper, they obtained a warrant to search his home. What they found shocked even veteran investigators. Beneath his garage was a hidden trapdoor leading to a fully constructed basement, one that was not part of the original house plans. The walls were soundproofed, the space meticulously cleaned, and in one corner a bolted steel cage with a mattress, a chain, and bloodstains. Nearby were boxes labeled with women's names, each containing personal items, earrings, hairbrushes, ID cards, lipstick, journals. Rachel's phone was found inside one of them. DNA confirmed it. The cage had held multiple women. The question now was for how long? Travis was arrested immediately, but during interrogation he spoke little. For days he said nothing. Then calmly and without emotion, he said, "You'll never find them." That was the point. Over the next few weeks, the FBI extracted fragments of his confession. He had been abducting women for over a decade, targeting them based on predictable routines, coffee shops, work schedules, fitness habits. He called them ghost women, women who lived alone, had few social ties, and wouldn't be noticed missing right away. He buried some. He burned others. Some, he claimed, he kept alive for weeks. Some only hours. His method was cold, efficient, and designed to leave no trail. What disturbed agents the most wasn't just what he did, but how he planned it. Travis kept detailed journals, coded, mathematical, emotionless. He graded each victim on how difficult they were to abduct, how long they lasted, how they reacted to captivity. One entry read simply, "Subject 4 lasted 6 days. No crying, acceptable compliance." He was studying them, treating them like lab rats. There were maps too, dozens of them, each marked with symbols that the FBI would later discover were burial sites, 15 in total. They spent the next year recovering bodies, or what was left of them. Some remains were so decomposed they had to use dental records. Families were notified, funerals were held, and the media dubbed Travis King the clean collector. In court, he pleaded guilty to 12 counts of first-degree murder and 7 counts of kidnapping, but he never expressed remorse. When given the chance to speak to the victims' families, he declined. His attorney later revealed that Travis believed he was conducting human research, that he saw emotion as a weakness, that what he did was, in his mind, a form of art. The judge sentenced him to 12 life terms without the possibility of parole. He is currently housed in solitary confinement in a federal supermax prison. But even now, the FBI believes there may be more victims, more unmarked graves, more families with unanswered questions, because for every kill, Travis moved across state lines and some of his collection logs ended abruptly, with no resolution. Today, investigators continue to track his old routes, searching forests and forgotten barns in hopes of closure, but Travis left no confessions. Just maps, just codes, just silence. And to this day, one question haunts everyone who worked the case. How many more were there? How many women disappeared into the dark, never to be found, simply because one man believed they could be?